This evening we are starting off with some aerial footage of the Atchafalaya River in Morgan City, Louisiana, where it is well above flood stage. Flood stage is actually 6 feet. It is now at 7.5 feet and projected to go upwards of 9 feet as far as the crest. Now that doesn't sound like a whole lot, just that they have a very flat landscape in Louisiana, so it does not take much to have very catastrophic flooding. And we are going to see more of this over the next few days with the threat of a storm surge and very heavy rain over the next several days as the tropical storm Barry makes landfall on Saturday morning. For us this evening, we are tracking some showers and storms, some heavy storms stretching from northern Dale County down into southern Houston County, even another batch a little bit further to the south. We can see a bit of lightning along 231. This cell is drifting northward, so points along 231 up towards Ozark, Midland City, even out into Daleville. It looks like Enterprise staying dry, but most of the area of Dothan and westward will see at least a little bit of rain going into the evening hours, and that's when we do keep the rain chances a little bit higher. Overall, a 40% chance for the 7 o'clock and 8 o'clock hours. It's really going to be in the later evening hours when conditions will start to dry out a little bit, but a few passing showers can't be ruled out as we do go into the later evening hours. Now, as far as the latest on Tropical Storm Barry, it is hugging the coast, so that's inhibiting it from becoming too much stronger. It's pretty lopsided. There's some drier air coming in on the northern side. Most of the rain and convection has been a little bit further out in the Gulf of Mexico, but as far as the earlier advisory, we will be getting another one coming out in just about a half an hour or less, but maximum sustained winds are at 65 miles per hour. Movement is still generally westward along the coast, 6 miles per hour, but it is pretty likely that it will strengthen a little bit before it does make landfall tomorrow morning, already weakening as it goes into the through the day on Saturday. Sunday conditions will be even a little bit weaker, becoming a tropical depression throughout the afternoon hours, and then eventually an extra tropical low, just with some rain chances going into the mid-Mississippi River Valley, and eventually that moisture will make its way into the mid-Atlantic states, giving them the threat for some periods of some heavy rain. Not the best situation. They've already been dealing with some heavy rain in that part of the country, just as the southeast has been, at least in the Mississippi River Valley. Hurricane warnings are in place for the Louisiana coast simply because there is a small chance that those winds might reach hurricane force, but overall a tropical storm warning is in place from Escambia County, Florida, basically through central Louisiana. Tropical storm watch in place for coastal Mississippi, but they will still be dealing with that storm surge threat. We will be dealing with a strong onshore flow for Panama City, Destin, Fort Walton Beach, so it's not the best weekend to be in the waters. They actually do have the beaches closed. Now, as far as the rainfall amounts for us, considerably less than what we were originally dealing with this, but more of the moisture is going westward, and the models are projecting a little bit less in the way of rainfall each model run, which is a little bit of good news, but I still think localized amounts will be upwards of 15 to 20 inches for some spots. Overall, the effects for us here in the Wiregrass are going to be minimal. Just take extra caution even into next week if you are going to be traveling westward, where the effects are going to be felt very hardly from this storm as it does move through. For us tonight, drying out a bit. Tomorrow morning starting off with a few showers. Then it's going to be in the afternoon when those storm chances will begin to pick up, but overall slightly lower than what we have been dealing with. A 40% chance for Saturday and for Sunday. As far as that coverage going into next week, conditions will be a little bit drier.
All right, very good.